Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Allison if you are new here, and today we're going to tackle cleaning and organizing and decluttering my apartment because it's really rough right now, for lack of a better term. So my husband's in the military, and yesterday he brought home all of the stuff that was in his basically dorm room on base because we're in a transition period right now. So in our 1-bedroom, 1-bath apartment right now, we also have added all of the stuff that came from his previous dorm room basically. So we need to sort through all of that, find a new home for that. His closet's also really disorganized, and it doesn't bother him that much, but it bothers me, and I'm the one who folds most of his laundry and just takes care of that part of things in the household. So I would like to reorganize his closet and make it a little bit more functional. And he is actually asleep right now, so we can't tackle that yet. But this is also going to be a clean with me, so we're going to tackle cleaning our bedroom, cleaning this office that we're in right now, the kitchen, everything else. I'm going to give you a quick overview of the piles of stuff we're working with, and then when he wakes up, I'll show you the closet and we'll work on that. So we are in my office right now. I'm standing in the office, and then right out the door, we have stuff that we pulled out of his trunk yesterday. So we have all of his MREs, ramen, coffee, boots. This is a sword. This whole bucket's full of stuff. More boots, a shovel, a French press, just this whole corner. Oh, and then it goes all the way over here also. So this needs to all be taken care of today. I'm gonna try to keep it down, keep my voice down because he is asleep right now. So I'm gonna tackle cleaning the kitchen, putting the dishes away, cleaning the office over there, and then hopefully he'll be awake by the end of that, and then we can start to tackle this because I can't do this on my own because it's not my stuff. So I recently mentioned that I want to get better at cleaning our kitchen at night so we don't have a huge mess to wake up to in the morning, and as you can see from this video, it is not going well. I have not been able to stay on top of my dishes at night. I don't know what it is. After dinner, I am ready to just relax and not clean and not do any chores. So do you guys have any tips for making sure your kitchen is clean before you go to bed? Is it just a must-do for you and you can't sleep until it's done? Or are you guys like me and you just kind of let it build up and then you deal with it in the morning? I'd like to become the person who has a clean kitchen in the morning. I wake up to a clean home, but so far that's just not looking like a reality for me. Also, if you guys haven't seen my group collaborative haul where I got these new microfiber cleaning cloths, you guys are missing out. These guys have changed how I clean everything. It is so much faster, so much easier to clean my entire kitchen. It takes one rag to do the entire job or to do the entire bathroom. I love these guys so much. I'm going to go pick up some more. I think I'm going to try the Target brand next though because it seems like a better value for the number of rags you get. But if you guys have not tried these yet, you really need to get on them. Saw my last clean with me, you might remember that I had some issues with my Dyson and the battery dying and that we were waiting for a new battery and charger to come in the mail. Well, it has come in the mail and it was super easy to change it out, and Dyson customer service was awesome through the whole situation. But I've learned that apparently you're not supposed to use your Dyson on the max mode very often. You're only supposed to use it in short bursts, and I think that's why my battery died so quickly. We'd only had it for 6 months before it puttered out. So now we have switched to using it exclusively on the normal mode and only using the max mode very sparingly. Okay, so Christian is now up and at 'em. He is awake. He's in the bedroom just chilling right now. I did the kitchen, I did the dining table, and then I did the living room, and now I kind of want to avoid the big project of like organizing all of like the random marine stuff he brought home by taking care of the office, but I know that I really should just rip the band-aid off and take care of this mess first, so all of that is like nice and clean, because it is a hassle and like a climbing challenge to even get into this office, so like should probably work on that first. But I did make a checklist for today for what I need to do, so I want to check off what we have done so far. And I know somebody who's going to be coming to the same state to do the same training that Christian did pretty soon, so you see me here dividing up all of these hot hands and hand warmers and foot warmers to give to them to let them deal with all of the cold here, because thankfully Christian and I have gotten our new duty station and we will be moving to California in a couple of months, which we are so excited about. And I think we are even more excited about the fact that we get to give away all of the hand warmers and ice scrapers and everything that we don't need anymore, because we're going to be living in sunny California. So if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. I'm going to be sharing our entire process of moving across the country and moving into a full house. There's going to be so many moving videos, packing videos, unpacking, organizing the new house videos. There's just so much content coming your way soon with this whole moving process, and I don't want you guys to miss any of the great videos coming out of it. In this next clip, you'll see me focusing the vacuum on one spot on the carpet. Turns out we got some dirt from boots or shovel or something else ingrained in our carpet, so if you guys have any good recommendations for a carpet cleaner or a spot treatment or something, let me know down in the comments, because I'll definitely want to clean that out before we move out of this apartment in a couple of months. And now it is round 2 of doing the dishes. When we went through that bucket of Christian's things, we found a lot of coffee mugs and water bottles that were just caked in mud and dirt. And I honestly wish I had showed you guys closer views of this, because the sink was just turning orange and brown from all the dirt coming out of it. Also, Christian has this like French press mug thing that he can use in the field to make coffee when he's like out camping and stuff, but I could not figure out how to get it open to clean the inside of it. So Christian came over in a little bit and helped me open this thing and figure it out so I could clean it for him. Here's the corner now. It is moved from taking up this entire space to that little space, and then like the actual gross stuff is over here. I don't know why we have 3 pairs of boots, but we do. But they're all caked in mud and I don't want to get it all over the carpet, so those are going to stay over there along with a shovel. Don't know what that's for. The plan though is in a little bit to move this outside. We have a storage shed outside, so we're going to move that there, but right now we just can't, so that's going to sit here for now. I'm going to move to the office to take care of that, and then to the bedroom. Okay, the office is now in order. Check that off my list. It is time to move on to the bedroom, which is, I've been putting it off, which I know is not what I typically do. I like to tackle the biggest task first, get it out of the way, but I've been putting it off and I've been trying to procrastinate on it, but there's nothing else to clean in this apartment except for that, and then I'm moving the marine stuff outside. But Christian just had to leave for a little bit, so when he comes back, we're gonna move all the stuff out to the little storage unit that we have outside. It's gonna be a tight squeeze. I don't think it's all going to fit, to be honest. I might try to put some of the stuff underneath our bed. Didn't think we had enough boots already. I found a 4th pair in the bedroom, so I moved those out to the front door. And then also whenever I wash Christian's uniform, I make sure to take the rank off of his collar. They're just little pins that I don't like to go into the washing machine. And I also like to check all of his pockets for random items that haven't been taken out yet. And I clearly missed something today because I found a pen later on floating around in the washing machine. Thankfully, it hadn't burst open. So please excuse all of the random piles of laundry around the bedroom. That's kind of just how I divide the laundry up before it goes into the washer. So here is Christian's closet, which honestly is not like the most disorganized thing in the world, but all of his t-shirts are folded into those drawers and you can't open them because all of this stuff is right here. And I don't know if you can tell, but it's just like suitcases and pull-up bars and uniforms and just random things that have fallen off of the top of the dresser or the closet and have just stayed there. So my game plan is to pull all of the stuff out, figure out what we're getting rid of, what we're keeping. Honestly, probably gonna keep most of it. I'm gonna move this dresser to be flat there. And then I also wanna take all of his t-shirts out of these like flimsy plastic drawers and move them into our dresser because we have this middle part of our dresser and all of this is like winter gear. So big hats and big scarves. So I want to move some stuff around in the dresser because right now all he has are these 3 drawers because I've taken over the other drawers, and we'll put it back together, hopefully a little bit neater, a little more organized, a little more functional, and maybe tighten up what's going on up here. If we empty out some of these drawers, maybe we can move some of his less worn items from the top of the closet into these drawers to make it a little bit cleaner. I don't know. We will see how this project goes as we go through it. Okay, this day is getting longer and longer, and the more I procrastinate, the harder it's getting to push through, so I am taking a little bit of a break. I'm gonna have some zucchini bread, and then I have a cup of tea. I'm gonna sit, watch a little bit of Waco, and then get back into this. I think my problem right now is that I started this project without like knowing step by step like what I wanted to do. Like typically when I start a declutter project, I will pull everything out and then declutter it and then reorganize and put everything back in. And in this one, I'm kind of just like, I'll move this around, I'll take everything out, but it's all going back in. I don't know what I want to do about it. So I think while I sit and eat and take a breather, I want to think about like what my plan of attack is for this. Okay, to be completely honest, I didn't really come up with a better plan of attack. I just started going at drawers and putting things away, and then if they were going to be in the wrong spot, I knew that I could just move them later. So I just started making moves and putting things in drawers and seeing what would happen. And you can tell that I put his swim trunks in the very bottom drawer, and that ended up changing like 3 more times. And then I decided that it was time to just pull out all of the t-shirts, which I was dreading to do because I knew that I was going to Marie Kondo fold all of them. Remember for my bathroom clean out, I ended up cleaning out one entire drawer in my closet because somehow random bathroom products ended up in that drawer, but I forgot about this until right now. So after I moved all of the hats and gloves into Christian's closet, I realized I can pull those out and put them into my closet. That way we can make more room for his things in his closet. definitely made a mistake by doing the bulk of the Marie Kondo folding on the floor. You'll see me switch sitting positions like 15 different times, so I just could not get comfortable and my back was killing me. Eventually, I got smart and moved to my bed when I was folding his sweaters, but I definitely recommend finding a comfortable position to fold all of your clothes if you're going to be tackling a big pile of stuff like this. Also, this shot is probably the most satisfying shot I have ever had in any YouTube video ever, so I wanted to make sure to appreciate this shot because it is just so satisfying. All of his shirts fit so perfectly into that one drawer. And if you guys are curious at all about what show I was watching for this entire cleaning video, I was binging the new show on Netflix called Waco. I watched it all in one go about. I really, really would recommend it. It's a little intense, but it was really, really interesting. At this point, I was getting a little stumped with what to work on next because I knew I had one empty drawer in the bottom of his closet, but I didn't know what exactly should go in there. And then I realized that he had a pile of sweaters. And now that winter is over, it was definitely time to put those away and out of sight. Okay, here is the final closet reveal. Not that different, but a whole lot more organized. So I stuffed some like random things in the back corners of each side, and if you saw me, I stacked all of the luggage inside of each other to go into the suitcase that fit in this corner nicely. This bottom drawer is just scarves, and then above it, you have all of Christian's sweaters. And then above it is all of Christian's workout gear. I did all of the folding Marie Kondo style, and then in the back, just to make these shorts fit and not topple over, I put his swim trunks there. I went through and pulled out any hangers that were just laying around and had nothing on them, and then I resorted these piles up top a little bit. Over here, we Marie Kondoed all of his t-shirts, so that's in that drawer. Underneath this are all of his pajamas. And then these middle two drawers are where we took all the winter gear from. So we have like his work stuff, and then just miscellaneous things. So this is a whole lot more organized. I hope it stays like this. I have a little bit more tidying up to do, more laundry to get through. I found some stuff that needs to go to Goodwill, and then this suit needs to go into our coat closet. But good progress overall. End up tackling this giant pile on day one of the project, but the very next day I made Christian promise that we would take care of moving all this stuff outside. But before we filmed this, Christian had to go outside with a broom and kill a bunch of spiders and get rid of a hornet's nest and a bunch of nasty stuff that's out on the balcony. You can tell that our couch is pushed in front of the door, which isn't ideal, but honestly we were backed up to the forest, so many bugs crawl into that little space that we really don't mind not going out there at all. But today we moved the couch out of the way so we could push all of this outside and get it sorted away in our storage closet. And you'll see in the storage closet, it's mostly just where we keep Christmas decor and some random empty boxes that we wanted to keep for moving purposes. next day, our family room was in shambles once again as usual, so I tidied this up a little bit just to end and wrap up this clean with me. So I hope you guys found this really satisfying. That closet that you see open right now that Christian's putting stuff into is my next project. It is a disaster in there. I don't even think the door closes right now. So stay tuned to see that organized next. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and I will see you guys later. Bye!